Next, we have Fabrizio. When our team first met Fabrizio, he was still a principal at BCG, but he was really obsessed with a particular problem. And so he would come into our office and he would whiteboard out this problem. And what was really striking about Fabrizio was how compassionate he was. And of course, he paired it with like a really strong quantitative background and a lot of intellect, but it was his compassion that was just so uniquely suited to solve the problem that he was looking to address. So I'd like to welcome Fabrizio to the stage to present Irene.
Thank you, Lila. I'm going to talk about something that every single one of us in the room has in common: our parents. And the fact that, unfortunately, as they get older, we start to worry about them. By show of hands, how many have ever worried about their parents' health? Or maybe their ability to stay at home, be independent, maybe their finances? Well, look around, like this is an unfortunate reality. For me, that happened around a year ago. I fell in love with a wonderful American woman, and her parents' worries became mine, of course. They wanted to spend retirement in the home where they lived for over 20 years, but they lost their home. And they lost it because there aren't good options for older adults to access home equity without having to sell your home or once again get into debt. And that was really hard for everyone. And that felt also wrong to me because I spent a decade in retail banking around the world and I know that better options exist. They're just not here in the United States. And I got obsessed researching the problem. 6 million senior homeowners have limited assets to count on for retirement other than the equity in their homes. 90% of them wants to age in place, but too many just can't afford it. So hundreds of thousands of them every single year end up selling their homes because even if heartbreaking, inconvenient, and expensive, they don't have better options. That's why I decided to leave my job in fintech to do something about it. Good evening, everyone. I am Fabrizio, the founder and CEO of Irene. Irene partners with older adults to help them stay in the home they love, afford the life they want, while enjoying the freedom they deserve. We do it by offering the first debt-free solution for older adults to access home equity while age in place. And the way it works, it's very simple. We let them sell their homes, but retain an irrevocable right to live in them or rent them out for the rest of their lives. We invest in the right to inherit the homes. And we provide a lump sum up front and then help them with home expenses every single year for the rest of their lives. So they can stay at home, but they can stay home safely. Just look at a simple example. Mary is a 75-year-old widow. She owns a beautiful home. She wants to stay there. But exactly like those 6 million households, she's in a tight spot financially. And she needs to access home equity. A common answer is, well, sell the home, cash in the full value, and then downsize or rent. Well, she does not want to do it. Her home is her life, and at age, it's really hard. She will be devastated losing it. I've seen it, and it's not pretty. Another answer is reverse mortgages. It's really not the best reputation out there, but she looks at them because it's the only financial product that Mary qualifies for. She could get a loan. The loan grows fast over time, but she doesn't have to pay it back until she passes away. The problem is they're complicated, they're expensive. But the worst part, especially at their age, is some of the terms that come with a reverse mortgage. She's still on the hook for taxes, insurance, and maintenance. If she misses payments, she loses her home. If she needs to step away from the home and wants to rent it out, think of a medical emergency or helping out with grandkids. She can't do it. She would also lose her home. This is really not comforting for older adults, older kids, and that's why reverse mortgages are really not that common. Many of you might be surprised, but it's only 60,000 were sold in a year. That's nothing. It's a 1% penetration. But now things are finally about to change because now Mary can partner with Irene. With Irene, she also taps into home equity and stays at home, but she does it safely with no scary terms and she's free from debt. Irene helps her with taxes, insurance, and she can rent if needed. This is really going from a debt with foreclosure risk to a solution that provides full peace of mind for our parents. But as exciting as what we do is how we do it, and that is technology. We leverage technology in every step of our operations, from lead generation, marketing, underwriting, appraisal, title servicing. Our underwriting model is a unique mix of actuarial, real estate, and credit risk that no other institution had to put together to date. The size of this issue, as I said, is daunting. Older adults own over $4 trillion in home equity. But just the 6 million that really need to tap into it on over 800 billion in home equity that is trapped in their house. This is a real opportunity to help 200 to 300,000 seniors to stay at home every year, which turns to be only in underwriting revenue over 2 billion opportunity. This was an idea on a napkin in June when I met MetaProp, and to their pre-accelerator became a company. By October, I raised a seed round led by AA Ventures, and last week we entered our first market. And now we are really excited to be raising our first investment fund. Closing, here's a few of the things that make us excited and proud about what we do at Irene. This is a proven model. Similar solutions have been used abroad for many years. This is life-changing for our parents, for older adults. They get to stay in the home when they started the family, raise their kids, what they work their entire lives for. It's also great for investors to get access to owner-occupied residential real estate. And last, by being trusted partners for older adults and their kids, we have the opportunity to become a trusted tech platform to help them access many more services. Think of estate planning or home care. We can't change the fact that our parents are getting older. What we can do is use innovation and technology to make sure they do it with peace of mind. Thank you.